What do you expect would satisfy the soul, except to walk free and own the superior? A very good morning. Today I, Swastik Sharma, would like to answer the question: we are independent? Are we independent? From Tryst with Destiny to Mitro, speakers have changed at the Red Fort, but the meaning of the word independence has been ambiguous. Our forefathers had envisioned an utopian society with egalitarian norms, prosperity oozing out from the people, abating poverty, stitching a religious cloth of harmony, and doing justice to the word independence, which was not bestowed upon us but was earned through 200 years of blood and toil. 200 years ago, we were the slaves of the Britishers, and unfortunately, 200 years hence, we are the slaves of autocracy, religious norms, societal norms, parochial thinking, and Western influence. To put India's independence, both as an individual and as a nation, into perspective, here are a few facts. USA based human rights watchdog Freedom House has demoted India from free to partly free. Oxfam reports that 1% of the Indian population owns the 70% of the wealth. World Freedom Press Report Index has placed India at 140th rank out of 180 countries. Casteism is still an integral part of the society, and manual scavenging is still a profession for many. Women's rights are secondary, and Article 377 is still ostracized by the society. Religious lynching is a common practice, and millions still don't know where their next meal would come from. As a nation in 1991, we were forced to surrender our sovereignty at the wake of the economic crisis by the World Bank. Since then, nothing much has changed. We still are dependent on a lot of countries for a lot of products. We still are dependent on the Middle East for our crude oil imports. 70% of the imports constitute that. We still are dependent on China after what it had done in Galwan on over 50 to 60 products, including electronics, APIs, which are an integral part of the pharmaceutical companies, and leather products. So, are we independent? Are we truly independent? Well, I am not. My parents still don't allow me to go outside and have my favorite snacks because of COVID. But this isn't independence. Independence means being sovereign and free from any type of bond. Independence isn't just a one day of national pride, it's a virtue we must live by. True independence means placing one's own interests below the national interests. True independence can only be achieved when we break the shackles of our stereotypical mindset. We have reached the moon, the Mars. What is stopping us from breaking these barriers? And when we can break these barriers, then why aren't we doing this? The government must recognize natural rights every human deserves. Dissent must be acknowledged if they want India to be free. Atmanirbhar Bharat is a true right step in the right direction for self sufficiency. But I ask you, the viewer, what have you done to contribute to the independence of the nation? Well, you have your answer. So, this Independence Day, let us pledge all together to serve our motherland by breaking all those social barriers which are created, which are present in the society, and liberating, emancipating the society, and making India great again. Thank you.